How goes it, everyone? Welcome back to HumanitZ at long last. Bit of an extended break, longer than intended. Not as long as I've been away though before in the past. Anyways, the reason for that, if you did not see my first ever post on my post tab that I've ever made on my YouTube channel, I kind of let you guys know that I ran into an issue while doing a little reset on my PC, little Windows reset. It had been having some issues. It was working, but there was some stuff that was starting to get a little bit frustrating to deal with. So I decided, okay, let's just reset this thing. A lot of times a fresh Windows install clears everything right up, no problem. I've done it before. Usually takes like half a day for me to get kind of up and running back to where I was. Does not take me very long to do it. However, this time I did run into a bit of a hiccup, specifically with the whole recording side of things. The one program that I use for my microphone, which I have a Shure MV7, I used their old app. I think it was like Shure Plus Mix or Shure Plus Mode. I don't know. Their naming scheme sucks for their stuff. But I used that, but they discontinued support for it quite a few months ago, honestly. But you could still technically install it. Like if you had the installer file, you could still install it. It still worked. It's not like it just stopped working. They just were no longer like updating it, etc., etc. And you could still, even for a long time, even get the installer from their website. However, I was a little silly this time, and I guess at some point I had removed the installer file, so I didn't have a backup of it. So when I went to their website thinking that they still have it, they're just not actively supporting it, and they tell you that. No, they've completely like marked it as discontinued, meaning I was forced to switch over to the app they replaced it with, again, many months ago, like Shure Mode of Mix or whatever. I hate that app. I hate it. It's so bad. So I had to kind of get that figured out. It's a little bit, it's slightly different from when I first used it. I'll give them that. They've updated it a little bit, but I still really don't like it. Like what its focus is not really what I used the previous app for. The previous app was really nice as like a one-click basic entry-level kind of IQ for this kind of mic. Like I don't have it plugged in with XLR and stuff like that. I'm still using the USB connection. I don't got the money for that kind of stuff to like go all in. So it was really nice to just kind of be like have this setting. You could even do like a minimal customization, which I did do, but it's still very straightforward. So it was nice to have that. This app, now has kind of a simplified version that's sort of similar to what it used to do. So I'm hoping everything sounds okay and works okay and whatever. Well, I'll find out in the edit, and if you guys kind of notice anything, be sure to let me know. But kind of getting that figured out, like how it's going to get set up and ready to go, took a little bit. I am just using the simple version of it. I'm not bothering with their big expanded version because that's not what I need. I don't need that. I don't care for that. But I'm hoping everything's okay. Right. Anyways, now that we got that out of the way, sorry about that. Let's kind of get back into playing, shall we? So last episode, was it last episode? I think it was last episode. We did the radio tower. We got that up and running. And then that was kind of our last obvious direct guidance in terms of what we should be doing. Yeah. So we're kind of left to our own whims at the moment, at least. There is still technically some stuff we could do, though, like build out the base a bit further, etc., etc. However, I do have a little update. So, my save is an old save. It's from the previous update. And then that was always known that it could potentially cause some issues with this update. Why my guy stick his belly out when he gets ready to eat? Look at those big bellies sticking out. Put your belly away. And we definitely have seen that where we got like floating items or whatever. You know, I had to move house because the they redesigned this area, things like that. So we've seen some issues. There's two big ones though. One is the whole, like, I think survivor camps and stuff like that. I think people are saying that potentially has an issue with this one. Like, you know, I don't know if they didn't spawn in correctly, or I'm not too sure. We'll see if we can figure that out at some point. Maybe later today. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, foreshadowing. Thank you. And the other one is kind of like the zombie hordes thing, which I know are in the game. I've seen them, like I've said before. I played this game very briefly before I actually started the series. And I had seen the attack happen, but I've never seen an attack in my save until now. As you'll see from this footage, while I was working on my base, putting in a bunch of storage and stuff like that, I heard a boom. I heard the same boom that got Carson before. Obviously, some zombies spawned on him. And I was like, well, it's nothing. It's just Carson getting killed. He'll be back next time I reload the game or whatever. And then I got hit by like 3 or 4 zombies. And like, oh, I guess that's just a respawn nearby. And then, what I would call a horde showed up. I feel like what you're seeing right now. I don't have the video right. I don't have the video in right now, but I've recorded the video. I'm speaking currently actively while I'm still recording. It's not a very good thing to do. I should have like cut to it and then recorded my audio, but whatever. As you can see, I'm assuming that's what I think that was a horde. I think a horde kind of spawned on me. So I think hordes are working. Possibly. It's the first one I've had, but I would think that's a horde. I do consider that a horde unless it was some weird one-off buggy thing that happened. Anyways, that's kind of it was a good sign. Back to me. Hello. Look, it's me, live. Not live, recorded, but live as I'm recording. Whatever. Yeah, it's a bit of a good sign, I would think, right? Like, they don't seem to happen very often. It's the first one I've had since this whole playthrough has started. But I feel like it's a good sign that the save's not completely broken. There may be some jankiness, but not completely broken, right? And just I'm going to show you. I don't know how much you have actually seen while I was talking there, but these are all those storages I was talking about. But either way, good sign, potentially, for the save. And we're going to further investigate that today. We're going to use this episode as a bit of an investigation episode, if you will. But first, yeah, in terms of updates around the base, I spent some time getting organized, right? This weapon crate, honestly, they kind of suck. They have such little storage. But they're just because it's kind of neat to look at. But they're terrible. They're so terrible. I got a bunch of the melee stuff, so like tools and weaponry here. This is like an overflow guns. I think that's it up here. No, and I don't think I really put anything else down here at all. No. I just basically spent some time getting a little bit organized. Is what it comes down to. Just because I had so much stuff in my van, I was able to clear some of this out as well. I think my van is basically empty, minus just like kind of going out gear. Yeah. So that's pretty good. Thank you for the rain. I needed the rain. Also, Carson had some binoculars. So I traded him some binoculars. God damn it. I really hate the hotbar on this. And I didn't mean to hit one. I just hate the hotbar, how stuff just disappears. So now we can zoom way out, right? I had it before. I never did find my other ones. I think I had like 2 or 3 pairs of them. I don't know what happened to them. I'm gonna be honest. But look at this. We can zoom way out. Look at this, Carson. Hey, fuck you, Carson. Fuck you. Eat my whole ass. Sorry, that's needlessly aggressive. He gave me these binoculars. I'm sorry. It's just never gotten used to living near Carson. He's no Hazel. Okay? He's no Hazel. You know who's not Hazel? The other Hazel at the gas station. That's not Hazel. It's Basil, someone said. Anyways, focus. Goddamn ADHD brain. Christ. So like I was alluding to, we are potentially going to actually look at seeing if this save is broken. Again, like I don't fully know the whole survivor thing. I know people talked about survivor quests, etc., but in like the camps and things like that. But I don't know if like they were already in the game. I think they're in parts of the map that I've never been. So I don't know if like the issue is that like they were there and something else is wrong with them, or like they weren't there and they're not loaded in correctly now because of that. I'm not too sure. But what I have done, it's the only time I typically don't do this with games, but I looked up kind of where they're supposed to be. I don't know how updated the map, the guide, whatever it is, but apparently there's supposed to be 3 different ones on the map. And I've put wall flags on them. Just so I can kind of go investigate. So one I was apparently really close to. And we're going to start by going down here. And we're going to see if there's something down here that resembles a survivor camp, whatever. I don't even know what the hell they're supposed to look like. And if there's people there, if it seems like it's working properly, and then anyone that kind of knows better can let me know. Like, does that seem correct? Is that what the issue is? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, so let's just get going. We got enough time in the day to go. We've waffled on for fucking ever at this point, and I apologize for that. Not intentional. But yeah, so let's just get down there. We'll come back when we're a bit down there. You guys don't need to see me drive endlessly forever. Hopefully my tires are okay. I actually should have double checked them, which we did get a response. Scared the shit out of me. Did have someone mention, and I know I said I was gonna cut away, but let's just chat for a minute. Fuck me. I'm rusty, okay? Hold on a second. I gotta check something, guys. Sorry about that. Had to check something. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we learned about the tires. I've been mentioning, like, oh, can they be repaired? I know in real life you can retread tires, etc., etc. Oops, I punched my microphone by scratching my nose. I had a comment saying that apparently they had mentioned something in the Discord or something. I can't remember quite now. It's been a little bit since I read it. I should go back and check it, honestly. Basically confirming that no, you cannot repair tires. It is not one of the things you can repair. So you do have to be finding them in the wild. And so by extension, you gotta leave loot respawn on. I've been ho-humming over getting rid of them this entire time. You guys know that. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of the loot respawn. I turned it down as much as I possibly could, which has definitely helped. Should I kill these ding-dongs this time? Yeah, let's kill these ding-dongs. It's definitely helped. But it's still a bit much at times. I walked into that. It's still a bit much at times. The loot respawn. I could do without it. Perfectly honest, I could do without it. But at this point, it's obviously been decided for me that I need it. Because I will run out of tires eventually. Or at least workable tires. I don't know if they fully decay or what. But regardless, they're required. They're required at this point. So, we'll have to leave it on. Alright, anyways. Let me get to where we're going. And then we'll join back up. Okay, so just came back to the little human base there, because it was across the train bridge. Looks like I gotta go this way, because I couldn't really squeeze the car through there. Train and stuff was in the way, and I didn't want to run, so kind of swinging back around, seeing what we got going on over these parts. Doctor? Science man? We got this. This is no problem. Alright. Dunyan rings. Some ore and stuff. I think that's saltpeter and stuff. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I do have an ore chest back at base as well. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll pick through this stuff before I cross, because why not? You guys can hang out with me. You don't mind hanging out with me, do you guys? Right? Right, everyone? You don't mind hanging out with me while I loot? You don't mind? Just become a YouTuber that's so desperate. Guys, please. Please hang out with me. Please. About to re-up on our nutrition, if you will. Our food and our drink. Once we're done. Our battery, we'll take it. Can always use another battery. Police dog vest. What the hell? Dog vest. I feel like I did hear that you can get a dog. What you doing in there? I have no idea if that's first of all true. Because the only dogs I've seen are zombie dogs. And I also don't know if it is true, how one would go about getting a dog. Locked military stat. Is this one of those things you need to hack open or something? Is that what that is? That new hacking thing? Is that what that is? Maybe. I don't know. We'll remember there's some ore stuff here. What is it saltpeter? Oh, rock salt, sorry. And there is saltpeter too. I think. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly. Alright, anyways, let's have one of these. And then we'll work our way across the bridge. See if we can get somewhere around this flag. Alrighty. I think if we turn here... Yeah, survivor camp. Well, that's convenient for us. Maybe not very smart for the sake of survival. Like in terms of like lore or whatever. Typically you don't necessarily want to advertise. Well, that looks like a survivor camp if I've ever seen one. So again, I don't know if that is like... The worry is that those wouldn't have been spawned. Between saves, or like if it was always here and there's supposed to be another issue. I'm not entirely sure. Go away. What do you think, guys? Think he's gonna be friendly? How do I approach this a friendly? I don't want... Can I holster? Don't whistle. Don't whistle. I'm pretty sure there's a holster button. Where like you don't have your weapons out. Okay, I don't have my weapons out now. Is he gonna come talk to me? Let's just wait here. Let's see if this is the polite thing to do. I hate that noise. Hey. Salve? Whatever. Survivor, you look lost. Maybe you should do a job for me. A job? As long as I get a reward for my work. Count me in. I used to work with bombs before the outbreak hit. So I'm working on building up my supplies again. It'd be a great help if you could bring me any grenades that you find. Hopefully I'll find some the next time I'm out looting. Okay. So bring him grenades. You cool if I go in here now that I'm working with you? I want to look around. Oh, who's this other guy? Rickon. They lied to us. But we continue to survive, don't we? Okay. Oh, hey, guy. Petrov. Hey there, survivor. Are you looking for some work? Yes. Do you have any? We need someone to enter the toxic zone near the radio tower and extract a radio receiver so we can finish our CB radio. We can offer you something nice for your services. We have an old gas mask here that you can use. But you'll need to find new filters for it before entering the zone. Yeah, sure. Yeah, fine, whatever. Should I leverage them for more? No, let's be nice. Now, I also need to make the CB radio. And I'm pretty sure I used one of my receivers already to prepare the radio tower. So, I can't just immediately give them what they want. Right? I can't do that. That won't work. However, nice to know that we kind of have something to look for. Give me a moment, because I'm going to take a screenshot. Let's, careful. Let's go ahead and head back to base. First of all, let's see about this whole CB radio thing. Let's see if I can make one myself. For me. Because that is something I wanted to do. I kind of forgot about it. And then we'll just be on a lookout for any future radio receivers. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure I only had the 2. And I'm pretty confident I used the 1 to repair the radio tower. So I gotta look out for me before I start helping everyone else out, right? We can take a look for some grenades as well. I think I found a grenade or 2. Not sure how many, but I'm pretty sure. But anyways, for now, back to base. Ah, right. Okay, so the problem isn't the radio receiver. It's the microphone for us. Right. So we could give up our microphone. We gotta find a microphone. We gotta find like a music store, maybe. Carson, you're dying again. Where was that? Is it over there? No, it's almost always Carson. You die again, you doofus. Whatever. Okay, so in that case, where did I here? I got 3 grenades. I could bring them. Oh, nice. I didn't even realize it was tracking. Where is that? Oh yeah, quest. Did I not do that? I'm pretty sure I did that. Game? Hello, game? Did I forget to do something? Is there a switch I gotta flip? Game freak out? Hello? Make me talk my weird voice? No, but really. Why it say repair radio tower? I'm confusion. Yeah. Let's see. Just a radio receiver and just 2 grenades. So I'm not gonna bring all 3. I'll keep one back here. I don't want to carry extra stuff. We're gonna go in the morning. We're not gonna go now. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to find a microphone. I guess we have to find a music store or something. Sorry, I was like hiccuping and burping at the same time. And that's very gross. I'm sorry. Carson! Alright, let's go save this jag off. That's not Carson. That's a raid. Carson! Got a raider. Nice work, Carson. You can still eat my whole ass. You good? Got anything useful? You good? I got some more binoculars. I don't need them this time. I would take those. However, I don't have the playing cards on me. I will make a note that you have them. Okay. We had a raider show up or something. Or just a hostile NPC. I don't know if he's a full-on raider. I don't know if that's the thing that's in this game. He was not friendly, and he was an NPC. That's all I know. Anyways, let me tidy on up a little bit here. Get some stuff put away. And then we'll come on back in the morning. Alright, it's morning time. I just remembered. I got some skills. What do I need though? That is the question. What is it that I'm gonna need? Sacrifice? Increase distance. That could be fun. Ooh, what seems good? Better accuracy, so I stop maybe burning through so much ammo. I don't use that much ammo though. Maybe we'll do this one. I know someone's gonna be like, no, that was a terrible one to take. Why did you do that? Oh, because I did, man. That's what I did. I took what I took. Deal with it. Let me see. Hold on. I should bring food item. I'm running out of this kind of food stuffs, actually. Maybe I should water that corn before I go to make sure it grows. That's I guess let's do that. I hate to use the water for that, but because it's gonna suck more if I run out of water. But we are starting to hurt a little bit on food, so let's give it a little bit of water. Give it a little bit of that grow juice. Yeah, it's not too bad. And I can fill up a little bit from here. Couple water bottles, that should be enough on me. Be nice if it rains again. Oh, I still had some more stale stuff in here too. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right? Okay. Back to the survivor camp. Hey everyone, I'm back. I have grenades and I have a radio receiver. It's in my inventory. Perfect. I have everything that is required. Now we can be best friends. I don't know why I said it so high. Here's those grenades. Select an item to take. I wonder. Jeez, what do I want? Let's see. Let's see. So, is that the issue? Is that what's broken? That they don't have their rewards properly. You're new, aren't you? Yeah, I don't remember a lady here. What about you then? Have you been to the toxic? Not yet. What the fuck? I gotta actually go over there? Did it just reset my main quest? Did it reset the radio quest? Is that what's happened? Is picking up his quest somehow reset my radio tower? Hey. I wonder how long this field's gonna last. We'll need to find out. Okay. Okay, see you. How about now? Do you have anything now? Confirm. Goodbye. Okay, so I got 2 bottles of liquor. Because I didn't have a choice. What have you got? I need something different this time from the project I'm working on. Let's see if we can find some mines. We'll do. Alright. Well, we'll just keep that on us. At this point, it seems like we need to go back and investigate the radio tower real quick. Because something isn't right. Oh yeah, he actually wants me to go over there. Okay. I really hope my radio tower, like, repair didn't get reset by doing this. That'll suck. But yeah, is that what the issue is with the survivor camps? That, like, you can't actually see the rewards? It said pick one, and I seen like there were some options listed on the side. Well, he didn't have nothing to click on, so yeah. Oh well. To the radio tower it is. Alrighty, we're just about back at the radio tower. Point seems like it's a little actually behind, so I still have to go, I guess, do that. But I want to take a quick pit stop at the radio tower real quick, just to see what's everything looking like. Also, I want to see if everything's respawned here. I did have a pit stop at base since I was passing by it. And I've switched up to some nice warm winter clothing for myself. Got a nice park on, a hat, some of my little fingerless gloves. And you got some boots on. So, we're looking good. Look at us. We look cool. Alright. Let's double check this radio. So there's nothing here that indicates that it's broken, right? That battery seems like it's worse than it was. Huh? I feel like it was like 80 something when I brought it, wasn't it? Is it like slowly deteriorating while being there? Is there something I'm missing? Have I not fully activated that thing yet? Ouch. I jumped a few feet and I hurt myself. You guys have to let me know about that one. Because yeah, that looks like it's deteriorating as well. I swear that battery was a bit higher quality when I brought it. It wasn't 100%, I know that, but I could have sworn it was like 80 or something. Who can say? Alrighty, so we gotta get in behind here. So like, can I just sneak out through here maybe? Which way would be the most logical way? This way, probably. Go do a little off-roading maybe? I don't know if there's a road where it wants me to go, so we'll off-road it. That's undercover. Can I run over deer? Yes. Yes, I can. That's, I guess that's one way to get that done. This fucking game. Stop putting stuff. Sorry. It's getting me needlessly angry. I get... Need sharp tool. Oh, it's one way to hunt, I guess. Is there a downside to doing it that way? Did I get nothing out of that? What? Like, I can't interact with it anymore. Ah, there we go. I see. That's a weird way to do that. This is probably gonna go rotten before I'm back, I'm sure. But it is what it is. I don't know if you get like better quality meat if you hunt it properly versus doing this. Now that's hunting, baby. There's something that seems very, just not very nice about doing it this way. This feels not right to do it this way. I should not be doing it this way. Like, for the fact that that's our first, like, quote-unquote hunted animal. What a terrible way to do that. That's terrible. I'm a terrible human. I really am. Okay. Can't see. Field of view's bad. What's that? I don't want that I can't see what I'm rolling into here. Okay, so there was definitely a road. Or train tracks, actually. Follow the train tracks. Oh, I don't have my gas mask on me. Right, I should have brought my fucking gas mask. It's toxic. You idiot. Also storming like a mother. Let's just do a quick drive around. See what we're like, what it looks like we're dealing with here. Wow, that's a blizzard. Okay. Okay, so it's like super irradiated. It sounds like. Okay. Well, now we know. I should have thought to bring my gas mask beforehand. The gas mask's not going to help with the radiation, but at least we kind of know. God damn, this is a storm. All right, let's get home. All right, we made it home. That is a hell of a blizzard out there. I'll tell you what. That's crazy out there. Hey, let's cook some meat, shall we? I'm sure there might be better uses with a proper like cooking station, but whatever. And then this thing, isn't this the one that uses the fat? Yeah, look at that. Making our first ore. Making our first ore. I need a storage box up there. We'll do that after. For now, let's just leave this animal fat in this box. What could we go wrong with that? Ain't nothing could ever go wrong with that. Should I leave this? I should have left this there. I don't know if it decays while it's sitting there. Whatever. Meat. There we go. Freshly hunted meat. Totally ethical hunting. Dang. Even when there's a blizzard, you can't be warm, huh? Even while you're inside? Unless you're by the fire. Crazy. Alright, I guess I will spend a little bit of time here getting my gas mask and all my gear up. I'm pretty sure I have some filters laying around somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can find those somewhere. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Attack! What the fuck is that? That sounds like a big fucking gun. Also, I can't find my filters. I don't know where my filters are. I have two different masks, so hopefully those are okay. Neither of them are like full quality. Should we go investigate in the middle of a fucking blizzard? Let's do it. Carson in a fucking gunfight? Carson, is that you? Yes, sneeze. That's a zombie. Yeah, I'm allergic to bullets. I tend to die if I get shot with them. It's an allergic reaction. You guys aren't friendly, aren't you? Let's get the Carson. You and me against the world, boy. You're not Carson. Did he shoot at me? I thought he was shooting at me, whoever that is. I'm being raided. I'm out of ammo. Shit. Oh, Christ. Egg. Get inside. Get inside. Bandage. He's coming. Fuck you. Oh, well, alright then, I guess. I guess I'll be on my way. I'm gonna come out there and kick your ass, son of a bitch. I just need to get some ammo. Maybe the zombies gonna kill him. That'd be funny. We're getting raided, guys. Hey. Hey. Guess we know why to lock our door now, huh? Alright, what do we got? What do we got? 7.62. We got about a bunch of 5.56. What do I got that shoots 5.56? Scar shoots 7.62. That shoots 7.62. I know that. Should we go to 7.62 for now, I guess? Okay. Use some 7.62 ammo. We don't have a lot, so we'll have to make it count. Oh, we got a lot. What are you talking about? What am I talking about? Alright, you sons of bitches. Let's go. You wanna fuck on me? I don't know if that guy was friendly or not. I'm gonna be honest, but he was running at me with a weapon. Don't do that. Where'd freaky mask boy go? You guys all bail? Are you dead? Anybody else? Oh, AR-15, huh? Don't make an inappropriate joke. Don't make an inappropriate joke. The other bags? I don't see any other bags. Some zombie ones, but... I'm pretty sure there should still be at least one guy alive somewhere. That I saw. He may have died. There's always a chance. Like the guy was like right at my door. I don't really see him anywhere. Like, do they despawn? What do they do? How do they get away? Huh. Okay. I wonder if Carson's still alive. Carson! If you're still alive, you didn't come help me, man. I'll be very upset with you. Let's see. I don't have them on me. I think they're in the back of my van. Get this. Get this. Carson? He's still alive. Carson, you son of a bitch. Every time I've come over there and help you with zombies and other stuff, you don't come over and help me? You stupid bastard. That's why Hazel's better. Hope Hazel's okay. Alright, anyways, this episode is definitely long enough. It's way long, actually. I've been recording for quite a while. I have a lot to chop up. And it's still going to end up being a long episode. We're going to actually wrap it up there. I was going to try to do this zone, this episode, but it's taking too long. I'm too all over the place. We'll do that next episode. First thing, that's kind of what we'll get into. But anyways, well, thank you all for watching. Thank you for enjoying, if you did. What? That's not how I do this. Let me outro again. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below or dislike it. That's your choice. I don't really mind. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe because I'd love to have you on the channel. And then as always, leave some tips, tricks, whatever. Let me know if that's what was supposed to be broken about the survivor camps. The whole, they don't have an option for me to select from, despite apparently they should have had some options for me. Or if there's something else, but it's cool that there is a survivor camp there. Also, did I do something wrong with the radio tower? Did I not correctly activate it last episode? Yeah. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.